Hello, everyone. It's 8 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's the Watchmen.
Time for some beautiful Watchmen action, conversations, all things Drake and Riley.
Yeah. And a reminder, you're listening to 91.7 The Edge, Whitewater, WSUW.
Drake?
What's up? What's on the docket for today?
Well, we have a few things. Actually, a good number of little things, but let's start out with a little something that we did. So we each saw something differently and separately from each other. So, you saw Parasite. Can you explain that movie a little bit?
Yes.
For those that don't understand.
So it is a Korean film.
Mm-hmm. I do like Korean movies.
They're really good. From the director of... what's that movie called? Snowpiercer.
Oh, it's that guy?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Memories of Murder as well.
Okay, yeah.
Okja, which I wasn't a fan of.
No, that's bad.
He's a very prominent director in Korea. And basically, it's a dark comedy. It starts out as a dark comedy, and then some stuff happens which kind of shifts the tone. But basically, it's just about a lower class family who's very poor in Korea. One of them gets a job with a really wealthy family, and then all of the other members of the family also get jobs within that family. And they kind of scam the rich family, and the rich family doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
And I won't say any more than that, but it's number 50 on IMDb's top 250.
Well, sometimes yeah. Okay.
What's that supposed to
mean?
mean?
I don't know what I was really going to say.
And it's
give me a rundown.
Probably my favorite of the year currently.
What did you like best about it? What do you got?
It was, first of all, really well shot. It was beautiful. Had lots of awesome shots of, Korean backgrounds and little towns, and you'll see when you see it, but you'll see what I'm talking about.
Just a lot of cool scenery shots.
Yeah. Really good job of establishing characters, but not too much exposition. Really well written. It's like super funny, and it's not like they're just telling jokes. It's smart funny, sure. And then when the flip kind of switches, it ramps up, and it's I won't say anything more, but really, really good, really good.
Good.
Yeah. You'll like it. It kind of restored my faith for the year's film.
Well, it's one movie. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's a really good movie.
I had one that also, I don't know if it restored my faith in this year, but, I think we've talked about this already, but just very briefly, I think so far this year is probably the worst I've ever seen in general. Just like... And if you remember like the last Oscars, it's like everything that was up was so mediocre from 2018, wasn't it? A lot of it was pretty mediocre.
Yeah.
Or just like okay.
Okay, what I have 2019 is kind of the same way, where there's a lot of stuff that was just like okay. Mm-hmm. And for the whole, I agree. I think the year so far has been pretty bad.
Yeah.
But when there's been a good movie, it's been a really good movie.
It's been really good. But there's so few of them.
I have like 4 or 5.
And you know they're not going to get nominated for anything.
Parasite will. Foreign language.
Okay,
I guarantee it'll win.
Probably that. But every time they do that, they never bother putting it up for anything else. We'll see, Drake. I hope so.
I mean,
you remember our good old pal First Reformed? What happened?
That was robbed. So was
what else?
Phantom Thread was robbed.
Sure. I don't want
to
I don't want to talk about those anymore. But
as a whole, I agree. The year has been bad.
Yep,
but
none too good.
At the top, there are some really good ones at the top.
I agree.
So
there's some good stuff.
That's good,
but I saw something this weekend that I thought I really liked it. I wasn't having a whole lot of thoughts on it. I went in pretty neutral into the movie in terms of like what I was thinking about it. I didn't have any like high hopes, but I saw Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining. In a way, partially why I think it's good is not only does it, yes, it is a sequel to that movie, but it can also just stand on its own. I feel like with some of the references that they make to events in The Shining, different things that surround Ewan McGregor's the character Danny, his background, like, I feel like you don't need to see The Shining before you see this movie. I mean, you should. But I'm saying if anybody's just going to go see this anyways, you personally just won't have as much like respect for some of those or care as much, about some of the moments where they address. I won't say how often it is. I won't say what it is. But it's great, though. It stands on its own for sure. Ewan McGregor is great. Another character in the movie is great. I don't want to say who the character is because then I don't know. I just don't want to say too much. And then the woman who's in it, she's been in a couple of the more recent Mission Impossible movies. I gotta look her up, but she was really good. Her cult that she leads. I don't know how much more you know about the movie, Drake, but you remember her in the trailer?
I know almost nothing.
At least you've seen her in the trailer, Rebecca Ferguson.
Yes.
She has the hat.
Yes.
That fedora type hat thing.
Did the ghost bother you, though? Or the design of the scary people? Because I know we've talked about that.
I mean, here's the thing. It's not necessarily... I think I texted you about this, but I was saying that, like, it's not necessarily a great horror movie, which is fine. It doesn't necessarily need to be. It's definitely... Here's the thing. It's definitely different from The Shining. That is true.
Well, yeah, I don't think that they're...
But you can definitely feel...
I'm saying...
You feel more elements of...
Do they still... Obviously, from the trailer, they looked like everything else that this guy has done.
Yeah, visually.
Which really bothers me, but I'm still excited for the movie.
We're not a huge fan of some of his... the director...
What we're talking about, Mike Flanagan,
I liked everything he's made.
Yeah, but he uses the same, like, in all his movies, like, the ghosts or, like, the scary things have the same, like, general look.
They're very,
to their face,
very bland looking.
And it kind of bothers me.
They don't have, it's more about them having a pale face.
And their eyes, too. And there's something about their eyes.
Their eyes are kind of ghostly looking.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're ghostly. What am I talking about? But they're more like, they're kind of glazed over.
Yeah.
And they just don't look, they have a very... solid tone to them, and there's not a whole lot.
I like that he's sticking to it, so like it's a choice, and he likes his choice, but it just kind of bothers me because I personally don't like them all that much. Yeah, but the stuff he makes is still good, so I won't complain about it too bad.
He does a great job with the characters, and Drake, this movie, what does it do? It does a great job with the characters. I really liked it, and I wasn't fully expecting it to like it as much as I did. That being said, I still want you to go in fairly neutral to the movie.
Yeah, I will.
And, I don't know. See how it goes. Should be good. Those were the only couple of things Drake and I had seen this weekend. But something else that we had on our little agenda. I was pretty excited for this, and Drake got even more excited for this. He's getting more pumped for this movie every day. The more they add people to it, but
let me pull it up.
They added a couple new cast members to the cast of the Batman movie, directed by I almost said Todd Phillips. That's most definitely not the director. By Matt Reeves, and the people that were added to it, and they are only rumors at this point, but it was they're gone, they're not there anymore.
Well, I see Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell supposedly will be playing Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin, and then Andy Serkis being Alfred. And the other one that we had seen on there briefly, I'm not sure if he's completely out of the running for the movie or if it was too much of a rumor at that point that they just simply, plucked it out of there. But they had Matthew McConaughey playing Two-Face.
I thought that kind of seemed too good to be true.
It did seem a little too good to be true.
But
also, you don't really need him.
I mean, I would like it. I'm not mad about it.
Here's the thing. If they're going to put some of our favorite actors in some of these parts, Drake, like, I feel like if you're going to do that, once you feel like they should bring them back in a heavier capacity in the future in the Batman movies. Because I'm saying, like, if you have Paul Dano, you have Colin Farrell being the Penguin in the movie. Usually, you know what I mean? If you have those two on their own are heavy, I would say, heavy hitters and lead guys on their own. You know what I mean? So it'll be like each one of them could each be a single villain on their own, and the other characters themselves could be played by smaller actors.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Is that a problem?
No. I'm saying, like, what I'm just hoping for is that they actually they put these good actors in these places and then therefore utilize them. Either more, maybe it's in the movie, but I don't want them to be too much in this movie, so it takes away from other parts of it, you know what I'm saying?
So you want them to be a big part, but you don't want them to be a big part.
In the bigger picture of the trilogy. I'm just saying, like, of the 3 movies. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, I mean...
I don't want them all to be in there to be, like, the most minor like, very minor moments where they're essentially there for, I don't know, about 10 minutes of screen time or even less than that. You know what I mean?
If they're a good character and they're only there, I don't care.
But you understand what I'm saying?
Not really. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't worry about that kind of thing.
I know. But the cast at first a little bit feels like a little too good to be true, but I would love to see
a boy can dream.
Roster. But I don't know, what do you think about Andy Serkis being Alfred? He's not like
it's kind of weird.
He's not that old.
He doesn't seem like a butler.
How old
type.
is Robert Pattinson? He's what, like
probably like 28,
30?
Let's see.
Let's take a look.
My guess is 28.
My guess is straight up 30.
Born in 86. I'm horrible at math, but 2019 divided by 1,986 is 33.
That was closer.
There you go.
Uh-oh, sorry.
He doesn't look that old. He looks younger than that.
Looks pretty good. Who else was I talking about? How old is Andy Serkis? Let's take a look. Andy Serkis
probably
was
like
born
55, 54.
He was, yeah, it's about right. It's more like he's like almost 60 actually, because he's 1964.
1964. Yeah, so he's like 56, 55.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Andy Serkis taking the dub. He's also directing that Venom sequel. Not sure if you knew that.
I did not know that.
I know you don't care about that, but I just thought that was semi-interesting. Anyways.
I rewatched...
Rewatched something? What did you watch, Drake? Tell me the story.
I got out my Steelbook, popped it open, and put in my Blu-ray copy of The Revenant and watched it this weekend.
Yeah.
Because I've watched it a couple times, but I've fallen asleep so many times by accident while I'm watching it. It was really good.
But I
liked it a lot.
It's kind of like the movie puts you in a trance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when the soundtrack
I
kicks
liked
in.
it a lot. Yeah, the soundtrack in a couple points,
It's so good.
And the thing that blows my mind about that movie is the fact that other than one scene, it's all natural light, which is insane.
Yep.
It's insane.
Makes me think of The King and how much I was very annoyed at that movie and how they decided to do natural lighting, but essentially you can't see anything because it's pitch black and each of the characters are hiding in the shadows in the middle of the day. That movie bothers me so much. Moving on. What else was I on my
The Revenant, great films.
I agree, Drake.
I enjoyed watching it again.
Said.
I enjoyed watching it.
Thank you, Drake.
You're welcome.
Something so funny, I think it's pretty funny, was the whole box office failure of the Terminator Dark Fate movie. Did you see how much it lost?
No, I'm gonna pull it up though.
It's pretty funny. They lost quite a bit, and even when you look at the budget, Drake, for the movie, you got to remember too that it's probably almost double that in terms for them doing all the advertising and all the big trailers, the promotions where they send the actors to all the stuff.
Estimated budget of $185 million.
Now double that for how much it probably took to do all the press for the movie.
Worldwide, it's past its mark.
But
domestic gross, it did not do well.
What's it at worldwide right now?
$199 million.
Yeah, but remember what I said? You have to double that number. Essentially, it's almost always about a double that. They did a lot of press for this movie. A lot. So it's probably fair to say that in terms of its overall budget for how much they spent on this movie, it's definitely double what the budget
I don't know
says.
about double.
Have you not seen how much they spend, Drake, on this stuff?
Yeah, but you think that...
They spent a lot of money on trailers, TV spots.
$150 million?
I believe it.
No.
Look it up.
I'm sure they
Drake.
spend some millions.
And then they pay all the actors to constantly go on all these press tours. Across either the U.S. or across Europe, Drake. It's definitely equivalent to that.
$150 million to put trailer? I don't know.
Not just trailers, everywhere. Do you know how much to get all that screen time? How much money you're tossing out to get on primetime TV all the time, constantly?
Yeah, but the thing, it's not for like the Super Bowl, when those ad spots run.
But Drake, that's for one chunk of time, and then they continue to run after that. But I'm just saying, like, this movie, you and I have seen ads for this movie forever, constantly for the past several months before it ever actually came out. I'm just saying that, like, generally you can nearly double said budget, depending on the degree at which you can tell a movie has its advertising down. And, like, based on how much there was for this movie and all the other stuff they did around it, I would not doubt that it is almost double what we see on what they spent on the movie.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm saying it, man. Either way, the movie in general is a flop, and nobody wanted it. Nobody asked for it. Well,
I don't think it flopped worldwide.
What are you talking about? I just told you what I was saying.
Okay, but I'm saying when you pass your mark, I don't think that could be considered a flop.
But they truly didn't make their money back. That is a flop.
Why would on IMDb they not include the amount of money? Because
no one truly knows how much they spent on advertising. But generally, a movie of that caliber is almost always.
I'm sure that includes.
No, it's not. That's
how do
production.
You know?
I do know.
How do you know?
You must look it up right now.
Oh Drake, my God.
That is the budget in which they put towards the production and post-production of that movie. That is what that estimated budget is. Also, that's an estimated number. It could be more than that. But remember that almost always it's going to be double that because they do not include everything it takes for them to advertise the movie. That is a thing that's how it's always been on IMDb and for a lot of sites that display, like its estimated budget. Usually they do not include because there's no true value. There's no true number like that. But like I said, if it's a movie of that degree, of that caliber, that has such a vast amount of advertising, you could guess that it is about double. What do you see?
I'm not finding much. It doesn't matter.
Like I said, nobody keeps track. I wish they did. That'd be great, because then you could truly see how much money people are losing sometimes on these movies. For the accurate stats, that'd be interesting to see. I'm assuming they have a number somewhere hanging out.
Anyways.
But what was the point of that movie, Drake? I mean,
I don't know why we're talking about it so much.
Because I want to talk, because it was just so dumb. It was just a dumb movie to come out. It's the same plot again and again and again and again and again and again.
Kind of similar to Star Wars movies recently.
But that's one repeat. That's one repeat. This is the same movie doing the same singular movie, not like within an arc. It's each of their own sequels do the exact same plot. Each individual sequel is the same plot to each of them.
But how do you know that?
Because I've seen all of them minus this one, and
Why would you watch them? I don't like. Why would you waste
the first one? I like the second one.
Okay,
I've seen the third one because I saw the third. But yeah, but I was a little boy. I was a little lad.
Not when like the most recent ones have come out.
I was a wee lad.
Like the one with what's his name?
When I saw Terminator 3, and then when I watched Salvation, I was also a pretty wee little lad with Christian Bale and Sam Worthington, and then Terminator Genesis I did go see, which was okay.
Why?
I don't know, Drake. Okay. Sometimes there's always that hope, that something that you're enjoying improves itself. But I never was truly like a big fan of the movie anyways, of the movies in general. Did I ever tell you a story, Drake, about when I was like I don't know, it's probably about 10 or something, and my dad was playing the first Terminator, like he was watching it, and I was like, oh, can I watch with you? And so, I don't know if you know what happens in the beginning of the movie, but in the beginning, when Schwarzenegger shows up, he's all T-800 machine-like, and he's just and then he's walking around, he's trying to look for some sort of transportation, and then he sees Bill Paxton is in the movie, you know Bill Paxton? The guy who died?
Yeah, I do know Bill Paxton.
I wish you would see more stuff that he's in, especially Aliens. He's pretty funny in Aliens. Anyways.
You think I haven't seen Aliens?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, I'm saying, but you don't recognize his beautiful ability in that movie.
What? First of all, when have we ever talked? You're just pulling that out of your butt.
We haven't truly talked about Aliens before.
No, what?
But anyways, so Schwarzenegger, Drake, I was watching this when I was 10, right in the beginning of the movie. So he shoves his arm through Bill Paxton's chest. And I remember being super scared. And I went upstairs crying.
Grow up.
Because of the movie. I was 10 years old. I was a little boy.
You shouldn't be watching that movie then.
Well, I knew it. It's not like I ended up learning my own lesson on my own. It's whatever. It's all good. Honestly, people should watch movies whenever they want. And
Thank you.
Whenever and however old they are. Whatever. Drake, what are you doing on your phone there?
I'm looking up on IMDb. I'm listening to you babble on about Terminator.
Oh, yeah.
No one cares about Terminator.
I was just telling you a sweet little story about
I've heard that many times.
You never heard that story.
I've heard it many times.
No, incorrect. All right, tell me a tale, Drake, of when you got scared watching a movie when you were, little.
Well, to this day, I still hold the belief that the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is one of the scariest cinema icons ever.
Yeah.
For real.
That's funny.
Even now, I still think so. And I've posted about it on...
How old were you watching it the first time?
Pretty young. Because, it's a kid's movie, but...
Yeah.
I've posted on Reddit a couple times about it, and the general consensus is people agree with me, but it's just... He's so scary. And for him to be in a kid's movie, what?
Yeah,
he's weird. Terrifying.
Yeah, I agree.
That whole movie as a whole is really surreal and kind of scary.
Yep.
That's weird. It's really weird.
It's I'm trying to think of another movie where it's
kind of
it's a strange movie to be a kid's movie.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, that movie's weird.
That movie's surreal and weird too.
Yeah.
I
feel like that's one of those movies when you're older and you're watching it, then you're obviously going to feel a little bit more weirded out by it. But when you're a kid, it's so much more difficult, especially when you're watching Tim Burton stuff.
Well, yeah, I remember I would always feel weird. I'd feel weird, but I didn't really know what it was. I just
exactly. Yeah.
But you can as an adult.
In a way, despite them being kids' movies, even as a kid, you're this is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But you don't truly notice its kind of creepy undertones.
What else? I just had another one in my head that was like that, and I completely...
I know, I was thinking of one too, now I can't remember.
Oh, Wizard of Oz, you could argue, is kind of like that as well.
The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why do you say that?
Because, first of all, the witch...
Just the way she looks?
And, no, the way she acts, the part in the forest, just the whole when they get to the city and the weird head and everything, it's just surreal. It's just weird. When you watch it, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Movies back in the day were kids' movies were crazy.
Yep.
They don't make them like they used to.
Nope, they do not. We never know who's behind the curtain.
Good reference.
Thank you. For some reason, my brightness on my laptop just went down to pitch black, and it's not going back up. There's another thing I had on our roster for today, Drake. So I also had, in general, Drake and I are kind of tired. I don't know why we're so tired. Why are we so tired, Drake? What's going on?
Well, I've just had a lot of homework and stuff recently.
Yeah, I had a lot of stuff to do. I had an exam today, but thankfully we were given a cheat sheet which was very helpful. And he didn't give it to us last time. What? Do you understand that?
I'm so sorry.
He only just decided to do it this time.
So sorry.
That made me very sad.
Anyways.
I mean, I was happy to have had it, but my gosh. Also, it's ridiculously cold. Like, what? Are we in February? No. We're in semi-early November. What is going on here, Drake? Why is it so cold? Explain it to me.
Anyways, I know you wanted to talk about Watchmen and his
Are you
Dark
kidding me?
Materials.
I was just talking about how cold it was for a second. And then you're like, oh, this is...
Is this the weather show? I forgot. Got him.
God.
Yes,
whatever.
it is very cold.
I cried.
It is very cold. You can thank climate change for that one.
Thank you, climate change.
It affects... it makes extremes on both
On both ends,
ends.
yep.
Yes, correctly.
All right.
Correctly? Huh?
Hello? You doing okay?
I don't know. Anyways, continue. Because I have a show I want to talk about as well.
Well, you might. Don't say its full title.
I'm not going to. I'll censor myself.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
I was wondering if you would forget or something.
No,
by
I would not
accident.
forget. I thought about that myself.
All right, good. So the Drake and I have been watching a couple things recently. For me, on HBO, there's been a couple stuff that I was interested in watching in the first place. Like, here's the thing. I never liked that Golden Compass movie, but I watched the trailer for His Dark Materials. I like the cast. I like the look of it. It looked hopefully a lot better than what the movie was. So far, there's been one episode. The other episode's coming out tonight, and I'll take a nice little look this later tonight when I'm done here. When I'm done with you, Drake.
Thank you.
Go check it out. But I like that first episode, and I think you should check it out as well.
I
think
probably
it's
won't
interesting.
do that.
I know, because you're silly and insane. And then I also been watching...
I couldn't stand the play.
I also been watching Watchmen. They stole our title. What have they done? What have they done to us, Drake? On HBO as well.
They're
Also on
spoiling us. Too much good stuff. Spoiling you in particular.
It's there's a lot of stuff coming out, and there's a lot of stuff that it only like just finished. Like there was another season of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan with John Krasinski.
I know you're excited for that one.
Well, I already watched it.
What?
I already watched it.
How was it?
Yeah, it was good. I like the first season better. Sorry, second season. There's something else too that came out fairly recently. I think there was it was Peaky Blinders came out again.
Blah.
That was like a month ago, but that was pretty good. That was a decent season. There was something else. Man, there's so much stuff. Oh, Vikings is coming back soon. I'm very excited for that.
I'm glad. I'm just waiting for the Curb announcement.
I know. Hopefully it's soon.
My guess it'll be next fall.
That's a good guess.
That would be my
guess.
guess.
A good guess. And then also, Drake coming back as Man in the High Castle. Woohoo! Yay!
Woo, yeah.
Unfortunately,
the Jinx 2.
The Jinx 2?
Yeah, and the Jinx 2.
What's his name again? Robert Durst.
Robert
The
Durst,
Return.
baby. Bobby Durst. God, I wanted to hang out with him. I really did.
He'll take you out.
Don't spoil it.
All right. I'm taking you out to dinner. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, correct.
I'll take you on a nice little date.
Correct.
The Robert Durst... I don't know what I was going to say. I almost said the Robert Durst material, but that doesn't make any sense.
I have
what
a
was about
show.
to say. What do you got? Wait. Was I done talking about The Watchmen? I can't remember.
Hopefully.
Watchmen's pretty good. It has a lot of hate for some strange reason. There's a lot of people who are thinking it's like very forced with its female lead, but it really isn't. And I don't understand. People think it's like a heavy...
Yeah, people are really dumb about that sort of thing. It's so
but
annoying.
especially about this. Like, it's specifically, and I don't understand. People think that the idea of continuing on after the comics, after the end of the Watchmen's
were you going to talk
comics-
about The Witcher?
Oh, crap. There's that, too. Why are you doing this to me, man? There's too much
The
stuff.
Mandalorian?
Stop it. Oh, my God.
Stop it.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
implode. I can't even believe that I actually forgot about
I would
those
watch
two.
all of
watching-
Supernatural before I watch...
Wow, that'd be a stupid thing to do.
Thank you.
Why would you do that? I'm pretty sure that's a very linear...
The Flash?
Very boring.
Oh, Rick and
show.
Morty came back?
Wait. I know you said The Flash, but I think you would honestly...
No, don't say it.
I think no, not like it.
Oh.
I said, Drake, it would be like one of the worst things you could ever do to
Probably.
yourself. I know you.
I just nearly vomited from saying it. Probably.
Drake, seriously, that would probably be your least favorite show of all time, even if you tried.
I feel like any superhero show like that.
No, but like you understand,
especially one on the
Flash.
CW.
Oh man, you want people to take
No.
it. Man, I'm imagining it, and I see your pain building up. Just the thought of it.
Well, I have a good show.
What? Oh,
all right.
Okay. Well,
Which season 2 came out. The end of the fudging world on Netflix. Substitute fudge. I can't say the full title.
Please don't.
On air. Please don't.
Drake said he's like, dude, I'm gonna say it.
I don't truly don't know why you don't like it more. I know you don't dislike it, but I don't know why you don't like it more.
That's all right.
It's really good. And the second season was really good, too. I feel like it's the kind of thing that you would like.
I didn't like the ending of the first season very much, personally. I like the characters. Their characters okay, but every time they say, whoa, you
they don't say it that much.
They do say
Not in the first season.
Oh, my God. They say,
yeah,
whoa.
I can't watch the show because they say what.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You what?
That's not what they sound like at all. Anyways,
I say what?
Second season just came out
Netflix.
like a week ago. I kind of even forgot, and then I saw that I got a Netflix
notification.
Yeah, and I got super happy. I really like that show. And the second season was really good. Very similar tone. They add in a really intriguing new character. Do you know what it's about?
No.
At all? So basically...
With the new season?
Yeah. So basically, remember how they killed that dude, the professor guy?
Hey, we're spoiling it. What are we doing? Stop.
Okay.
We can't do this.
Okay.
Don't tell me.
I'll talk to you afterwards.
Tell me later.
Then. I'll tell you after. But
yeah,
there's really good. If you haven't,
some people who want to check it out.
If you haven't watched it, it's a really good show.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's really good. I like it. I don't know why, but I really like it.
Why haven't you finished Mindhunter? What's wrong with you?
I'll get on it. I'll get on it.
Okay, I thought you liked some different like movies and shows about serial killers.
I do.
You thought they were interesting.
Like I do, but sometimes I just want to watch other things.
Okay, I guess you don't have any interest. Otherwise, you would have watched it.
That's correct. I have zero.
Okay.
Less than zero.
There's
interest.
my answer.
There you go.
Despite you saying it's one of your favorite shows,
stop asking me about it now.
You say, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
What is wrong with you? It was on your list of like some of your favorite shows.
Why do you care when I watch when I
take
get
it off
around
your
to watch
list.
something?
Take it off your list. It doesn't deserve to be
You
there.
watch a TV show in like a day. Not even a day. You watch
Is
the
that a bad
entire
thing?
thing in a night.
No,
so
that's a
some
good
people
thing.
pace things out and watch things when they watch things. So
But here's the thing: you haven't even paced anything out because nothing has been viewed by
this
you.
show takes precedence. Sorry. I started watching Twin Peaks.
The show
and
that's
when this came
the show
out, then I
somehow
started watching
taking
that.
precedence over you
Yeah,
constantly.
sorry.
I'm watching
Sorry.
Twin Peaks in class too, by the way.
Did you start it?
Yeah.
Which
we started
episode
in
are
our
you on?
class. We only watched the pilot.
Oh, did you like it?
Yeah,
It
I
gets
actually
better.
thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it gets better. It's
I
really
like
good.
the FBI agent, the guy who's in like all of that guy's movies.
Kyle MacLachlan, isn't that his name?
Yes, that's the actor.
Yeah.
But he's in all of,
Agent Cooper.
what's his name's movies. I love his obsession with trees.
Yeah,
In the
and the
beginning.
pie. He really liked the
pretty
pie.
funny too.
He really
I
liked
like
the
all
pie.
I like all the. I don't like it, but the sitcom, sort of like.
all the music.
all the
I
love.
really like the theme song.
Yeah,
a
the theme
lot.
song's pretty good. I do like that, but I like all the obnoxious, cliche like love triangles that are everywhere.
Yeah, it gets better too. It's really good.
Oh.
It's a good show.
I hate the girl who's dead's sister, or not her friend. Oh, she's so annoying.
Who?
Her best friend, the girl who dies.
Oh, the one that
The one with the greaser guy, not a greaser, but the guy in the she ends up kind of going with the guy in the motorcycle.
Oh, okay,
the guy who's
yeah.
running away in
I
the
thought
first
that was
episode.
when I first watched it. She looked a lot like
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna say.
what's her name? Winona Ryder.
Yes,
she looked a lot like a young version of her.
Winona Ryder.
Yeah,
but cuter than Winona Ryder. Come on.
well, to each their own.
Well, This each is correct.
This each is correct.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's a new quote.
Yeah, Twin Peaks is pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. We might be getting through season 2 of that show. Or not season 2, but at least partially through season 2. Because I know the first episode's like an hour and a half long, the pilot.
They're all an hour.
No, they're about 45 minutes, 42 minutes. I looked.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? It would have been an hour if it had commercials, which it would have at the time. I just can't remember I can't remember what it was going to be, what it was on.
It was on ABC.
That sounds right.
46 minutes, you're right.
Thank you. Yeah, I liked it. I liked the pilot, but I heard that, like, there a lot of time passed from when they shot the pilot to when they resumed the show. And, like, some people, like, their hair is different or something. And, like, some of the sets are a little bit different when they come back after the pilot. Did you notice?
Not really.
I've been told that it's supposed to look slightly different.
I didn't know that, though, so I wasn't really looking for it.
Yeah, because apparently there was almost like a year or so, I think, Drake, after they had shot the pilot. But think about it. Do you know the director, right? I don't know if I can't. Man, I was wrong with
David Lynch.
David Lynch. Like, do you know all the weird stuff that he's made? Like, you've seen like Eraserhead. You've seen like a handful.
I have not seen Eraserhead.
Oh, I thought you saw Eraserhead.
No, I want to watch it though. I don't think I'm gonna like it that much. You're not
gonna like it,
but I still want to watch it.
You should watch it, yeah. I guess. That movie's kind of gross too. Not like gore and gruesome, disturbing, but there's just something in the movie that you're not gonna like. I almost want to show you what it is, but I won't.
I'll watch it.
I know, but it's so gross. Ew. When you see it, you're just like, ew, just get rid of it. You'll know exactly what I mean when you watch it. It's very shocking in the beginning.
I'm excited.
Oh God! I'm thinking of it.
Stop thinking about it.
I can't help it. Now it's in my head.
Stop.
Help. What else? I'm just apparently I've also heard too that David Lynch was held back, and like how weird he wanted to go with Twin Peaks, which I'm glad that he was held back.
Well, for cable probably.
But like imagine
so people would watch it.
Imagine pitching the show. Do you think they pitched it as? I mean, people will know who David Lynch is. Like the producers for ABC will like know who he is and understand that he makes some kind of some very interesting and weird stuff. But what do you think? How do you think he pitched his show? Did he pitch it more as like a? Because it's definitely weird, but it's not nearly as weird as some of his other stuff.
Well, it gets progressively weirder.
It is weird for ABC.
It gets progressively weirder.
I do remember some specific things that occur.
Yeah, it gets progressively weirder, but yeah. I don't know. I'm sure he just pitched it as a murder mystery, probably. I don't know. I wasn't in the boardroom while he was pitching it.
I do like the FBI agent, though. He's my favorite.
Kyle MacLachlan, baby.
I'm a fan. He's funny.
Did you get to see... I can't remember what happens in what episode, but did you get to see her psychiatrist, Laura's psychiatrist, yet?
Yeah, the guy by the... we first seen in the elevator. I was very confused.
I like that guy. He's in it. He's not in it a ton.
I know we're going to get a lot more screen time, obviously, for the rest of the characters. They may even get, like, segments of episodes devoted to them. The only thing
so far that I haven't...
Wait, where are you, too?
I'm pretty far into season 1.
Okay.
The only thing I don't like is one of the actors is so bad.
Is it the biker?
It's the... No,
it's
the...
It's gotta be the biker. Come on.
I don't
like the biker.
It's the abusive boyfriend.
Oh, the douchebag guy?
The guy, the girl that works at the diner. Her boyfriend.
Oh, the trucker.
Yeah, he's horrible. Really bad.
I don't think I've gotten enough with him yet.
You'll see. Far. He's really bad. But other than that...
So there wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah.
I like the greasy dude with his redhead jock guy. He was the guy
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
I like-
dating
yeah.
the girl that was killed.
Yeah, I like that guy.
I like that guy. I thought he's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I just want more of the FBI detective. I just want agent. I want more. I want
Just
more of
him?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Just Agent Cooper?
Yes, please.
That's okay.
Drake? What have you noticed there being a lot of?
Trees?
Sure, I'm not talking about the character. I'm talking about what is constantly there. In different shots and on like the set of the that you see within that the characters are always
clue what
surrounded
you're
by
referencing.
pies. They're always surrounded by pies and donuts. There's a lot of donuts
Well, it's because they're cops.
and pies.
Yeah.
But not
There's
just them, but a lot of characters are. There's a lot of pies and.
Well, there's a lot of donuts because they go off the whole cop trope.
Oh, another thing too I liked was the Scandinavian guys that are in the.
When she goes into their meeting.
Into the what is it more like a resort, right?
It's like it's a hotel.
A hotel resort, whatever. And they're trying to like sell it to pitch it to them, and then they end up leaving.
Anyways, we're winding down a little bit. I can't remember. Was there anything we wanted to talk about?
Let's take a look. Take a little refresher course. Oh yeah, I forgot. Disney Plus is going to be released tomorrow, or no, it's tonight at 12:01 a.m. It's supposedly the time specifically when it is launched.
I don't really care because I'm not gonna.
I know you don't care, but I'm gonna be watching. Crap. What am I watching? The Mandalorian, the first episode of The Mandalorian, which all.
You know who I see?
I'll be checking out
when he's cast in something, and I just get
Pedro
mad.
Pascal?
No.
What are we talking
when he's cast in something, I immediately don't want to see it. Because I just looked at something I saw pop up on IMDb.
Can you give me a hint of who you're talking about?
He's in so much. He's getting thrown in.
Is it the guy in Ant-Man?
Michael Pena?
Michael Pena.
Yeah.
I knew that's
like I just clicked on this movie that kind of looked interesting.
Oh my god, is he in it?
Cast in it, and I immediately went, okay, well, I don't want to see
Michael Pena's in everything.
He's cast in everything.
He was in Fury. He's in End of Watch, Ant-Man. He's in that awful military 12 Strong movie.
Chips?
I think he is.
Yeah.
He's also in
Crash,
Battleground Los
American
Angeles.
Hustle.
He's in American Hustle?
The Mule.
Oh my god.
Ant-Man, Wrinkle
in
Time.
Yeah, he is in The Mule.
12 Strong.
Oh wait, don't stop. Let me think of the other
Chips.
one. No, shush it. I'm trying to think.
The Martian.
Oh my god, Drake, I'm in pain. You're thinking of too many
Vacation.
of them. Oh my god.
Fury.
Jeez, it never ends.
Yeah, when I see that and I go, okay, I won't be seeing that movie.
I'm pretty sure my dad notices the exact same thing. Like, the last time I was, like, home, like, however many weeks ago, he's like, yeah, Michael Pena, he's in everything. And I'm like, I know, he's just constantly showing up.
Okay, this upcoming weekend,
what do we got?
There's 2 movies I want to see coming out.
Okay, what do we got? Let me take a look myself here.
The Good Liar and Waves.
Yeah, Good Liar looks all right.
And Waves.
I like its cast, obviously. For the Good
There's Ford
Liar.
versus Ferrari. I don't want to see that at all.
Yeah, it looks okay.
I don't know why, but I just don't. Oh, then next weekend,
we're not car guys.
21 Bridges. Woo!
You don't care about that.
No, I don't.
That first trailer is so bad, but then the second one makes up for it. But that first trailer, oh my gosh!
I'm really excited.
Do you remember that first trailer?
I do.
Oh,
I'm really excited for Knives Out.
Oh my gosh! What?
Yeah,
I'm betrayed that you dare say that.
I'm really excited.
Do you know who directed it?
Yeah, Rian Johnson. You don't like it because of
stop.
Star Wars.
Oh my god!
But
stop.
here's the perk. When you're not a fan of Star Wars, that doesn't affect me at all.
But he ruined a movie.
I don't care.
Oh my god!
I didn't see it, so
Drake,
I don't care.
I'm in pain thinking about it.
Plus, this is a totally different thing.
You must boycott this movie.
Like, okay, you, for example, didn't like Dunkirk.
No.
But would you
Dunkirk's
ever
not good.
stop watching movies from Nolan? I almost said Nolan Ryan, the pitcher.
I thought you were going to say Nolan North. That's what I thought you were
The
going to
pitcher,
say.
no.
I thought Nathan Drake is what
what's his name?
Here.
Christopher Nolan.
Yes, Christopher Nolan.
Would you stop watching his movies?
No, but I have not been super happy with him recently.
Then it's fine. This movie looks good. I'm excited. I love the cast too.
Yeah, It is a good cast, I guess. Whatever, Drake. Whatever. Drake, any other nice little keynotes? Any little messages? Hidden scrolls?
I don't think
hidden
so.
messages?
Plus, Rian Johnson directed 3 episodes of Breaking Bad.
And the Fly episode. He directed the Fly episode,
didn't he? Really?
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure he directed the Fly episode. Now that I'm thinking about it. And Drake, don't I want to hear your voice laughing. I'm not going to look at your face. Because I swear to God, I'm pretty sure he directed the Fly episode. Are you looking?
I don't know how you can see what episodes they directed. Just says that he directed 3.
No. Click on like the info part of it. Here, I'm gonna go look at it.
Oh, I see.
It's the Fly.
He did, yeah. But then he directed 2 that got incredible reviews. This one has a 10. I've never seen that. This with 108,000 reviews. This episode has a 10. Ozymandias.
A Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Can I see what's the image for it?
Walt goes on the run. Jesse is taken hostage.
That's because it's a good episode.
Has a 10.
It was a good episode, Drake.
Okay, well, that's Rian Johnson.
Everyone liked it.
And he directed this one.
But it's the show. He's not the overall showrunner. He's not the true writer. He's not the overall director.
Still matters.
He's a guest director who's like, here we go. There's a couple episodes for you. Here you go. That's what he's like.
Well, right. I think you should be able to look past your hate.
I don't know why. No, I truly can't.
Right. I'll see it without you then, because I want to see it.
I don't want to have anything to do with that, man.
Well,
I'm getting kind of tired. What is going on
this
here?
brings the end of another successful week.
Yes, it was.
Thank you for listening out there. I know you're enjoying it.
You better be.
But this was Drake.
I think my name's Riley. What do you think? Does that sound right?
I think so. And you're listening to The Watchmen. This is 91.7 The Edge Whitewater WSUW.
Have a good night.
Stay safe. Stay warm. See you next week.